Okay, so I've been sitting here trying to get Bennett struck by lightning for 5 minutes as a joke to start this video. And in a Bennett fashion, the one time that I want to get struck by lightning, I can't get myself struck by lightning! Anyway. Okay, but we're doing that idle pose. That's good enough. Hit Bennett in the back of the head with a rock. Anyway, time to talk to Teppei and go join the Sangonomiya resistance. And then get ourselves in a bunch of trouble. I actually have... So it's been a while since I've done this quest. I have no idea if this is going to be a two-parter or if it's going to be a one-off or not. And I'm excited to see. I'm kind of hoping for a one-off just so I can move my schedule up a little bit, but who knows? Boy, but a lot happens in this quest. And it all happens very, very quickly.
Aha! There you are! Good to see you. Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go meet Her Excellency together from there. If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know straight away. That said, you've spent time with the Crux fleet in the past, so I think you'll probably be fine. Ready? And away we go!
Omnipresence over mortals. Boat! Have we gotten in the boat, Anna? Yeah, we have. Okay. I was gonna say, have we done... I was gonna ask if we've done the boats in this, oh, look, and an electricalus. I'm just gonna leave that there for now. I was gonna ask if we've done the boat, in this yet. But we have, I remember, because we used it. We used it to leave, Narukami Island. Actually, was I recording then? I'm not sure. I might have just teleported. But this is the Wave Rider. Whoops. It fires. It does just the fucking shitty little damage, even that big one. But they debuted this in the very first Golden Apple Archipelago run. And we're getting our next Golden Apple Archipelago run at midnight tonight. So, well, I guess it's midnight tomorrow, technically. But, that's also where Kazuha got his first run, and he's getting a rerun, and Chris is now playing Genshin. My videos have finally convinced him to play Genshin, and so we're both gonna be pulling Kazuha. It's going to be very fun and very interesting. Especially because I think I'll have about 90 pulls saved up for Kazuha. So, I don't think I have guaranteed pity. I don't remember. So I might end up not getting Kazuha, and I might actually cry for real. I'm gonna go get this waypoint real quick, just because there are people mad at me.
Adventure time.
Oh god, it's a Spectre. No! They're so annoying to fight. They're gonna get, nerfed, actually, I think. Okay, back up. Backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. Okay. Goodbye. Fuck you. I missed. But, Sangonomiya, the very first time I saw Sangonomiya, I said wow out loud, because this boat trip is probably one of the best environmental reveals in Genshin, because it doesn't look like much, but wait until you see this, bro. It is so cool here. It's fucking annoying to navigate the island, but it is so cool here. Alright, here we go. And then you get to this edge, and then... Sangonomiya. It's very pretty. It's very purple. Let's see. And then that's the village we need to go to, so... Ah! My glider didn't deploy. But it was cooler the first time around because the music actually started playing as soon as I saw it. But I guess my timing right now is not so great. That's fine. There we go. Where's that, waypoint? It's up there? Boop! Alright. And then there is... Is this go to the resistance camp? But I'm pretty sure we're going to the village, aren't we? A child. Where's that? Is that up? Oh yeah, it's right there. I'm gonna mark these. Imagine marking electrocalysis, you know, because I haven't been doing that. Not that it matters, because they don't really give you stamina, so there's no, like, big need for me to collect them. But, you know. Let's see, where are we going? There? Oh no, there. Is that Teppei? Oh no, it's just some guy. Hi, guy. Hold on. This fucker, this one electricalist, this one right here, it actually took me a while to find that one. Cause I could not, going under the house was not something I realized that you could do until that specific one, so.
Here we are, the training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out.
It's too high up. I can't go there.
I've never heard that guy do that voice, dialogue or voice line before. And here's some special things. You need these Sango pearls for Goro. So I that's another material that I was like collecting the shit out of. Luckily though, Goro's passive ability shows Inazuma regional specialties on the minimap. So, and the Sango pearls are one such specialty, so he made it significantly easier to find them. Of course, he also requires specters, like specter drops, like a lot of the Inazuma characters. So, it's just hell. The specters farming is nightmare. Nightmare. Hi, Kokomi.
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great service. Huh? Teppei, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
What the fuck?
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line.
Sounds great. Can this mystery sponsor be trusted?
I am not without my doubts. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army. Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency? Does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
That's fantastic!
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt decree was first announced. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can be made. However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours.
When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end?
That's the question, and I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up, and neither does the Shogun's. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight. Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us?
Yes. I won't give up either.
Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit, Swordfish 2.
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory.
Great! So when do we take up our post?
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear guard. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please lead them in ridding the area of Ronin. The Special Ops unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every confidence that you will win their trust.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battles you need me to get involved in? I want to make a contribution to the Resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish 2, but watch this space, because this guy's on his way up!
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out there. Don't push yourself too hard. Well, Traveler, let's move out.
From now on, let's fight together.
I'll admit, being promoted directly to captain is pretty amazing. But I'm not about to get left behind. I'll see you at the top someday soon.
Okay. Go to where Swordfish 2 is stationed. We will do that momentarily. I want to see if I am capable of grabbing the statue. I think... Oh, I should show these gates off. These gates are pretty cool. I'm not sure where this one goes, but we will try it anyway. So these, I forget what they're called, but that's okay. But they're really cool. They do this. Where am I going? It's a mystery. I'm going down. That's not what I want. Up, please. Please. Up. Thank you. And any character can use it to go up. Okay, so that will not take me anywhere. If I rotate it... nope, it turns off. So it has to be facing another gate. And it looks like there's no other gates that are rotated correctly for that. So we will just continue on. Oh, we have to go up anyway. Ooh, 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 there's a thingy there. Maybe that'll take me somewhere. Hold on, I'm gonna walk to get my stamina back. We're also gonna see a bastard today. I'm very excited to see a bastard. Where are we going? Why does this not take me anywhere? Climb there. Like I said, navigating this island is kind of a nightmare. Imagine if I had done the smart thing and saved filming this video for Kazuha, for when I had Kazuha. But no, I'm the big dum-dum. I'm gonna fall. I don't wanna fall. I'm almost there. I can make it. I can make it. I can make it! Can I? Is this a... Yeah, okay. Cool, now we get to stand here for a little bit. But I mentioned Chris started playing Genshin, right? So I've actually worked on leveling up some of my characters. So he's level 80 now. Diana's level... I ran out of books. And I also have this sword for Bennett. It's under-leveled, but apparently that's an okay sword for him, which is wild to me, because I was looking at build guides. I was like, the Alley Flash is a good sword for Bennett. Whoops, wrong button. It's not anywhere near the best sword for him, but it's apparently better than fucking Skyrider's sword. But then again, Skyrider's is like just a 3-star sword, so I'm pretty sure anything's better. I don't know what this does. Well, it's gonna go out, but we've done it. I'm so effective. I'm gonna run into the quest before I run into the statue, aren't I? I also feel like I should switch off the flute, but I'm emotionally attached to it at this point. So, hi, I'm ignoring you! I also don't have, like, a 5-star sword for Traveler or anything. Not that you really need a 5-star sword for him. I wish that Traveler mains had the same dedication as fucking Amber mains. There we go. No, do not make a pin, please. Thank you. Do I have anything to give you? I do. There you go. Take that. Because some of the numbers that I see people pull out of Amber is so fucking funny to me. I don't know. There are Traveler main Reddits. I haven't spent a ton of time on them. I'll try it eventually. That quest down there is gay. It's really funny. We'll do it. I'll do it eventually, maybe on stream or something.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order. But I still have my doubts.
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
You mean, like, a duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. But this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us, we'll take that as a measure of your strength.
Sure.
All right, let's show 'em what you're made of.
Hi, I need to kill you to prove myself. 'Cause this is ethical.
Lucky day. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Boom. Haha! Nice. That was nice. Oh, hey, why aren't you dead? There we go. I'm here. Speak with me.
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course, but still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
Are there any other Ronin to deal with?
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. Their only remaining stronghold is located at the shallows on the east side of the island. That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
We should go take a look. Kokomi said we need to secure the rear guard.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up things at the rear.
Alright, sword. Also, I love how it's just like, it's a special ops team. You're the captain. It's fucking 3 people, including myself. Why do we need a whole team of just 3 people? I mean, I'm pretty sure, I know special ops teams probably aren't EELS!
So many of them!
That's not even all of them. They have 2 more camps nearby. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us issues. They might decide to provide backup, or abandon them and escape on their own.
Then let's attack them all at once.
But Captain, that would put you in great danger. If we spread our troops too thin, we won't have enough men to guard you. It's too risky.
I'm fine.
Yep, the Traveler eats amateurs like these for breakfast.
All right then. We'll deal with them all in one go and rendezvous with you on completion.
My eels. I wanted them. Crap! What was I saying? Oh, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure special ops teams are small. But fucking like, this little bit? This is like nothing. I don't even, do you need a captain for 3 people? Can't you just fucking do it? Are you really that, like, combative and rude to each other that you need someone to be a captain? Imagine having emotional maturity. I'm sorry. I'm roasting these guys who are, like, barely even NPCs. They have no personality. Oh.
Look at you, Boozel. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Okay, so the thing with these guys is you want to try and kill them both at the same time. Oh, fuck. I did it! Woo! Because otherwise they resurrect.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you?
Well, they don't resurrect. They, like, heal themselves and they get, like, enraged. Anyway, I'm fine, just a little tired.
Cool. Paimon wonders how everything is going with Kotoku and Yoshihisa. Should we go over and check on them?
Captain!
Captain, the other 2 camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsumi Island is now secure.
Great! We solved the Ronin problem and got everyone to look after us, too. But what's next? Let's go back and check with Kokomi.
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at them until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first. Got it?
Oh, come on. You were just being a coward.
Hey, cut the attitude! These guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go.
Okay, well, I guess that my smartass little comment was right. They don't have the emotional maturity to fucking run a cohesive team. I have unagi meat. I killed the eel with my bare hands. I ripped it out of the ground and went chomp! And I ate it. That's gross, actually. That's actually really gross. Hi, I've killed men for you. Kokomi, I've killed for you.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly?
There was a short test to begin with.
Yes, that's standard for the team. But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
You bet! We sure showed them who's boss!
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. Let me see. Too soon for another promotion, I think. increase your pay...
Hey, where did Teppei go?
I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to give you.
A special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tatarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Watatsumi Island. When Teppei returns, you can catch up with him, then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the islands.
Is Teppei really gonna be okay? He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Oh, Paimon can't help but feel a little worried about him. Oh, why don't we go wait for him at the training grounds?
Oh, it's teleporting me. Okay.
Long time no see. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay with everyone?
They can be a pain in the butt.
Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veteran's got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally... wait. What was it? What was it?
Wow, where'd you learn all that, Teppei?
I read it in a novel from the Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many dongo it took to convince my friend to let me borrow it.
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army? Pretty sure that's called being an armchair general.
Ha ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right, I'm learning military management on the job now. Just like you.
Wait, you mean you too?
You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very own Special Operations Unit. It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. I can't wait to put them on. We're really gonna look the part. Ah! Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really helped turn things around.
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi Island Resistance.
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. See you again soon. You'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
Ha! In your dreams, mister!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon War ruins.
Okay, is that at all close to get to? I don't think- Ah! I'm surprised I didn't take damage from that. Oops. Map. Let me see. Oh, fuck! I didn't get this one. Alright, I guess it's... Ooh! If I go from here to here, that'll be good. Because there's a boat summon point! Gotta get my... Where am I going? Immediately. The opposite direction. This way, right? Yes. There's a fucking quest marker on your screen, Jamie! Look at it! Jesus! Hold on, I need my boat. I'm gonna get hit by— oh god! The lightning! It's very, very frightening. Woo! Oh, there's an achievement too if you get all those sword guys. Ouch. Hi. I'm just gonna go around you real quick.
Let's get down to business.
Fancy dive. Goodbye. I think they also— there used to be a glitch with the Wave Rider where you could— does it still work? Oh, I think it does still work. It's not really a glitch, more of just sort of like an exploit where if you run out of stamina on the Wave Rider, you can stop, launch, go back down, get in it, and it's full again. I'm not sure. I think it was just—
This should be the place. But Sangonomiya was right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
if I recall correctly, there's actually like— you're supposed to do this in a specific order. Oh, right. Okay. So, hold on. This is going to be interesting. So do I have— yeah, I have this.
Here, let me
Lisa.
practice my spells in weather like this. I could come a little closer.
So here's the problem with the fucking— god damn it! I don't know how this puzzle works. Because see, this time around, I'm like, I'm gonna finally figure out what the fuck the deal with this puzzle is. Still don't know. Maybe this one's the first one?
You're in for a little shock.
And then maybe it's this one? Okay. Are we actually gonna— is this how you do it? Because I kind of just spammed it the first time I did this. I'm in hell. So they have to be activated in the correct order and on time. Which I have right, by the way. It's just that because fucking so fucking slow.
Come a
Go.
little closer.
Damn you! Why?
Yikes! I
Fuck!
cannot,
Holy shit!
Is it drawn out by the electro energy?
So what the solution to that puzzle is— it has to be the correct order and it on time because they do deactivate after a while. This doesn't help. He's Electro. Why am I doing this? But it's easiest if you have Fischl, and that's actually what I did last time. Was fucking the puzzle pissed me off so much that I was like, fine, I'll just use Fischl because she's an Electro bow.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Okay, bye. What are you doing?
Think you can bully me? I'm going in! Phew. Glad that's over. As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Law Trail doing here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here gives Paimon the creeps. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Huh? Teppei, what are you doing here?
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Are you alright there, buddy? worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and take a look. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys. I guess I came here for nothing.
Teppei, don't you think there's something strange about this place?
Now that you mention it, there is something a little off about it. It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi? Who's that?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Menkanomiya to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible!
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the Vision Hunt Decree. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt Decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. Alright, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, and it's on to my next assignment. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Being around the Tatarigami too long won't do your health any good.
Take care of yourself and watch your back.
Hey, don't worry about me. Peak condition.
Teppei's sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it. Let's report back to Kokomi.
Whoa. Wild. Yeah, you know, just a regular old cold that turns your hair gray.
There's still a long road ahead.
Completely normal. Peak condition. Whatever. Wait. Kokomi. Goro! He's here!
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too! What happened? They look so serious.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt Decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Most of the officers refused to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Oh dear.
Do you know something about this?
It's a Fatui delusion.
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this?
Because of the Fatui.
Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms...
Teppei.
No! Surely he can't have... let's go check on him.
Goro, let's go to the resistance camp ourselves. The use of delusions has to stop right away.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Boing! Okay. Go look for Teppei. He is at that little house again. Oh, I wanted to mention earlier that the song that plays here at night, sometimes is not this one, but a different one. One of them's called Miku's Night, and that is the one that I use as my teapot soundtrack in my Inazuma layout. Anyway, fucking last time I was doing this, I could not find this dude. He's literally just over here.
Teppei!
Oh. Hey, guys. What are you doing here? Just a moment. Let me get up. Ugh. It's weird. I don't know where all my strength's gone.
Teppei, you have to tell me. What's been going on with you?
Oh, right, yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately. Fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the Resistance. Wait a sec. Where's my secret weapon gone?
Tell me about this weapon. When did you start using it?
It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, this secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference.
This is a delusion.
Delusion? Oh god. That doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion and a vision?
A delusion drains the user's life force.
Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something for me? When our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. Soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. As soon as I've rested up.
Teppei.
The Fatui.
Hey, where are you going? Hey! Teppei's breathing is getting weaker and weaker.
I'm in jail! I'm in prison! Free me! Sorry.
How's Teppei's condition?
How could none of us have noticed?
I have put out the order to cease all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been less fortunate.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
Okay, I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far. What are your thoughts?
I'll go confront the Fatui directly.
No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily guarded. It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
There's no time for that.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. Let me think. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria, and if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you, but please, be careful. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Okay, let's go.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
General goods, handy and cheap.
General goods, handy and cheap. Oh my god. Okay. I think that this is actually gonna be the fastest for me. I can just fucking glide, bro. Also, it's not quite yet, but there is a certain point in this where something like dramatic, really dramatic happens. It's kind of like a slower moment when it happens. Ooh, look, I should go open that. It's a slower moment when it happens, but when it does happen in this particular quest, if this ends up being a two-parter, it'll be in the second part. When this happens, I will not be gracing you with my witticisms, and I will just be letting it happen. For, you know, dramatic effects. So, I'm pretty sure I have a key, by the way. I'm sorry to take you on all these detours, but I want this thing. And I need the Primo Gems for Kazuha pulls. Let me in, please.
Is this an answer from this world?
Very nice. Okay. Somewhere down here. Oh, not that. Oh, there it is. You can see it because it's sucking. You see the air being sucked. Sucked. I don't know what that is. Oh my god, look, I'm perfect. I have all 4 elements required. Holy shit, my team is perfect! Oh, I'm so proud of us! Alright. Look for the person running the factory. Ow! I hate this. Fapui! I need this.
No time to lose.
Think you can bully me?
Let's move. Riptide.
Wrong button! Fuck off! Fucking hate myself. Jesus.
Look at you, Boozle.
If I can create an overload reaction, nope, I'm gonna make a superconduct reaction because I'm intelligent, apparently. I miscalculated. Oh, that was the animal boxer that died. Okay. Almost got him. I'm so used to having Geo characters to smash these guys to smithereens. Oh, I can't open that door. Open. Oh, this is an elevator. There's also a thing in here that I need to read.
Is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the Kanji Commission are...
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Okay, that one's dead. You next. Come here. I hate your fucking little bros, your little sissons. No, stop. Stop. Haha, you're frozen. Stop it. No, 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 no. No! I hate it when they do this! Ouch. Please die. Wait, Blink? Hey, why aren't you dead?
Look at me.
No time to lose.
Ow, ow.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Wow, that looks really bad without the animation. Alright, now hold on. We gotta read this. Hall notice. The situation of the Inazuman civil war is presently uncertain. The longer the conflict drags on, the more advantageous our position will be. To deepen the resistance reliance on delusions, to fan the flames of war, and to steel the resolve of the leadership on both sides to continue fighting. I call upon all available comrades to assist the work of the 2nd Naval Lieutenant Nathan in dashing the Sangonomiya's hopes for a quick victory. If there are any accidents, assist the 2nd Lieutenant Nathan's escape and silence all who might reveal our infiltration into their ranks. The mission is of vital importance in securing our supply of delusions. Not a single detail may be overlooked. So the funny thing about Nathan is that I literally spoke to him right before beginning this quest. Ouch.
He looks dangerous. We'd better watch our step or we might get hit.
Ooh. So then I actually, like, oh shit, my dick! Shit, my dick! Let me up! What the fuck? That was interesting. But, that's why I pointed out, you know, a random NPC. I know things, I know important things! Please listen to me when I say important things. Little details are fun! Alright. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. I'm immune. I'm immune to arrows. Open door. Is he in here? 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 Is he here? Is this it? Is this the room? I think this is the room. Ooh, yes, this is the room, I think. Hello? Hello? Nope, not yet.
Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out here alive.
Ooh. Ouch. 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 This is not doing anything. Kill this boxer. Kill this boxer. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Do you? I'm not transparent, so that's a little weird. You have X-ray vision? Okay, so your shield comes off with cryo. There we go. I'm shooting him in the ass. I'm just shooting arrows into his butt. Smack him in the ass. Tartaglia is exactly butt level with this bro. Come on.
This idiot must have a death wish.
Don't be intimidated. Lord Harbinger will be here soon.
Bastard? You can go up there? Why are you up there?
Halloween thunder.
Damn it.
You need to hurry up.
Hey, can you not interrupt me?
This is getting
Ow,
interesting.
ow, ow, ow. Okay. You stop it.
You can run, but you can't.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. I don't like you.
Take this.
Mirror images dispersed.
Oh, fuck. Why is this hard? God, if this is hard, I'm so fucked later. Get me out.
Let's light it up.
Hold on. I'm so fucked later if this is hard. Eat some balls.
Can't handle your drink. Everybody stand back.
Take this.
She just keeps teleporting to the weirdest spots.
Riptide.
This is Her Majesty's gift.
There we go.
You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor?
You're manufacturing delusions.
Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Don't you dare mock Teppei. He's not incompetent.
Hey, calm down! No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get